Mic check. This is the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on September 4th, 2023. We are pouring libations for Dinah Washington, learning more about the DJ and the Black entertainer, and taking a ride with Christylez Bacon on the X2 bus. Make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Go to the video details for links to anything discussed in the show. Let's get started.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasion's a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Monday, September 4th, 2023. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 333 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Make sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to my partners broadcasting the morning announcements, including Bloom Bars, Story Tapestries, Words, Beats, and Life, and Sankofa Video and Books. Go to the link in the description to find out more. All right, friends, let's get started with our libation. Today's libation is for Dinah Washington. Dinah Washington, August 29th, 1924 to December 14th, 1963. An American singer and pianist, one of the most popular Black female recording artists of the 1950s. Primarily a jazz vocalist, she performed and recorded in a wide variety of styles, including blues, R&B, and traditional pop music, and gave herself the title Queen of the Blues. Washington's achievements included appearances at the Newport Jazz Festival, the Randall's Island Jazz Festival in New York City, and the International Jazz Festival in Washington, D.C. Frequent gigs at Birdland and performances in 1963 with Count Basie and Duke Ellington. She was a 1986 inductee of the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993. Let's read this quote from Dinah Washington. "There is only one heaven and one earth and one queen. Queen Elizabeth is an imposter." Let's read that again. "There is only one heaven, one earth, and one queen. Queen Elizabeth is an imposter." Dinah Washington. I found my way back to this Dinah Washington quote. I love the confidence she speaks with. In a time where the queen was still revered as the ultimate symbol of power and style, this Black woman had the nerve to claim that as her own title. If you've ever heard her sing, you know that her confidence is well earned. This is the confidence that Black performers before and after her have always hit the stage with. Despite where we might be in the process of true equal rights, once we're on stage doing what we do, then that is where we reign. Thank you, Dinah, for showing us how to walk in confidence. Let's pour libation for Dinah Washington. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is for the one true queen of blues, Miss Dinah Washington. Friends, thank y'all very much for joining me for the morning announcements. I really appreciate that. Make sure you get your red, black, and green watermelon shirt from notarapper.com. This is your chance to get your Pan-African flag shirt. That's the one you see on the right. The red is for the blood. The black is for the people. The green is for the land. We also have the red, black, and green Watermelon Day shirt, watermelon flag shirt for the Washington, D.C. flag and the Maryland flag. I'm working on more shirts for more places that I visit very often. Thank you for being my audience, for being the people who support the Watermelon Day and the Watermelon Man movement. I really, really do appreciate that. All right, now, friends, since I got y'all here, we've already honored the ancestors. Let me talk to you a little bit about how I prepared the descendants. I'm going to play a little bit of a song for you. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me make sure I have everything set up correctly the way it's supposed to go here. I want to let you know a little bit about what I do. So these are the 4 elements of hip hop: DJing, breaking, MCing, and graffiti. I'm gonna say that again: DJing, breaking, MCing, and graffiti. Now, I believe I have this all loaded up and ready to go. I do. All right, now, friends, I'm going to play the beginning of a track for you. When I play this track, I want you to tell me if you recognize it, if you know it from anywhere. This song is a very popular song, probably the world's first smash hit single. Here we go. Do you recognize this song? You've probably heard it on a ice cream truck or an old black and white cartoon. This song is part of The Entertainer, a piano rag written by Scott Joplin. It's from a style of music called ragtime. Ragtime is the great grandfather of my style of music, which is hip hop. Let me turn this down, make sure you can hear me. This song is the great grandfather of my style of music, which is hip hop. I am going to use this ragtime song to explain to you the history of music in America. All right. The song that I have for that is called The Black Entertainer. This takes you all the way back to ragtime, all the way up to now. Let me make sure I have this lined up for you. Friends, the next song you are going to hear is called The Black Entertainer. Baba Bomani, BabaGatBars.com.
The evolution of music won't stop like Run DMC bringing us hip hop. When I say hip, you say hop. Hip hop, hip hop. Before that, we scrunched up your face like it stunk, like James Brown giving us that funk. So when I say give me that, you say funk. Give me that funk. Give me that funk. The generation before took it smoothly, like Big Mama Thornton giving us R&B. When I say R and you say B, R and B, R and B. The generation before was much more bold, like Chuck Berry bringing us rock and roll. When I say rockin', you say roll, rockin', rockin'. The generation before added some pizzazz, like Ella Fitzgerald giving us the jazz. When I say we got, you say the jazz. We got the jazz. We got the jazz. Field hollers evolved in the soulful grooves, like Robert Johnson giving us the blues. When I say we got, you say the blues. We got the blues. We got the blues. After slavery, music was their favorite pastime, like Scott Joplin bringing us ragtime. When I say rag, you say time. Rag time. Rag time. Wanna know how American music was made? You have to start with the triangle slave trade. Enslaved Africans had their languages forbidden, but many things survived, especially their rhythms. Rhythms of the djembe, bata and shekere, survived in reggae, samba, salsa, and merengue. African influence in music remains still. You can hear it from Cuba to Brazil, especially here in the United States. These elements make our music great. Find Africa all over. Here's an example, the Ndoni from Mali turned into the banjo. The rhythms can be heard so easily, from jazz in New Orleans to go-go in DC. Begin with field holler slaves singing at work. The other kind of songs they sing are spirituals at church. The foundation of our musical recipe, African music is part of the American legacy. Free slaves had music as their favorite pastime, like U.B. Blake giving us ragtime. When I say rag, you say time. Rag time. Rag time. Field hollers evolved in the soulful grooves, like Bessie Smith bringing us the blues. When I say we got, you say the blues. We got the blues. We got the blues. The next generation added some pizzazz, like Louis Armstrong giving us the jazz. When I say we got, you say the jazz. We got the jazz. We got the jazz. The next generation was much more bold, like Sister Rosetta thought bringing us rock and roll. When I say rockin', you say roll, rockin', roll, rockin', roll. The next generation took a more smooth lead, like Aretha Franklin giving us R&B. When I say R and you say B, R and B, R&B. Next we scrunch your face up like it stunk, like George Clinton giving us that funk. So when I say give me that, you say funk. Give me that funk. Give me that funk. The evolution of music won't stop, like Roxanne Shante bringing us hip hop. When I say hip, you say hop. Hip hop. Hip hop.
Friends, that was The Black Entertainer by yours truly. Check out that music and much more at babagatbars.com. That is on my latest album for the kids, my second to last album for the kids. I apologize. This album is called, Baba Got Bars. All right, go to the Baba Got Bars album. You'll find more information in the description of this video if you want to find out more about it. I really want to make sure all of our young people understand the culture that they come from and the powerful culture that has affected America and its popular music. So definitely learn more about that there. Now we've honored the ancestors, prepared the descendants. Now we're going to love right now. The way I'm defining that now is I'm finding artists that I love who are doing live things, and I'm playing their live performances. I'm about to play for you one of my first mentees. This is Christylez Bacon, Grammy Award-winning Christylez Bacon, and he's about to loop his voice in a beatbox and take us all on a trip on the X2 bus with a live orchestra. You're wondering what I'm talking about. It's going to make sense in a minute. Friends, here's Christylez Bacon.
First stop is in front of the White House, then across the bridge over to my house. South side and the northeast borderline, Minnesota Avenue by the Orange Line. So you know we need the double bus, so we gon' double up 5408. Articulate a bus and the summer gets crazy. Yo, close the window if you can't feel the AC. Yo, it's the WMATA on 7th Street and Gallery Place. On the back of the bus, you see Shorty spitting sunflower seeds on the floor while you hearing no eating on the PA. See the bus is packed, but we in here. Now we gotta make space for the wheelchair. On the packed bus, hitting these brown, and we praying to God that the drunk don't break down. We'll be riding on, come on. We'll be riding on, come on. We'll be riding on, come on. We'll be riding on once again. We'll be riding on the southeast. We'll be riding on the northeast. Now take a ride on the X2 bus, sitting in the middle on the weekend in the evening, cause the Bible keep it crunk. Out of town to say I don't do that stuff on the X2 bus, I didn't do too much. I can't say I ain't seen fisticuffs, all cats and handcuffs, kicked out for going nuts. A public bus, you get the tough and the pretty, and all the other stuff that comes up in the city. 86 native, been riding buses before I could say them. Never had licenses, all demonstrative lessons. When cash is low, you gotta roll, so the bus is a blessing. Plus, when you take your time, you can exercise up in the morning when you run for it. This the X2, not the L2. You on another route, we'll try and tell you, but we riding up. Come on, we'll be riding up. Come on, we'll be riding up. Come on, we'll be riding up. Come on, this side we'll be riding on the southeast. We'll be riding on the northeast. We'll be riding on the southwest to the red. Come on, hey, we'll be riding up. Come on. Y'all. We riding though, that's half price the metro train. On those days you can't afford the subway. From the hood to the head of state, and the kids with the cell phone serenades. It goes White House, Gallery Place, roll with me. New York Avenue, H Street, Horse and Dickies, Hacking Jamal, Bennett Road by the golf course, RFK, cross the bridge. Now we back, we riding up, come on. We'll be riding up, come on. We'll be riding up, come on. We'll be riding up, come on. This side, we'll be riding on the southeast. We'll be riding on the northeast, hey. We'll be riding up, we'll be riding up, we'll be riding up, we'll be riding up. We'll be riding up, come on. Thank you so much, y'all. All right.
That was Christylez Bacon performing live at the Millennium Stage at the Kennedy Center. one of my favorite hip hop artists, one of my favorite artists, period. He was riding on the X2. Hopefully that gets your blood going as we're ready to get started on this Monday morning, headed to work and to school. Thank you very much. That has been our program. I have one more thing I want to do for y'all, and that is play the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Here we go. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Thank you very much for joining me today. There are 3 things that I want you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Friends, at the count of 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Now, melon is sweet, the water is life. So every time we meet, I'ma give you a slice, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. I got the juice and plant the seeds. I reap the fruit and give you what you need, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. It's the watermelon man, reppin' red, black, and green. The county of PG sends you greetings from D.